What up, world? You tuned in. South Arkansas Trill Talk. You know what I'm saying? I had to switch lines and shit. You know what I'm saying? Cover this over again. You know what I'm saying? It's part two. You know what I'm saying? Salute everybody that tuned in. I try to go on these big gadgets now. I see people can't hear me good. So I'm gonna have to stick what I know and try to learn these good gadgets out here. But that was where I was, man, on speaking on part two. See, the truth don't need no support. When you tell the truth, you remember everything you say, so you don't have to repeat it. Shit, you know when you telling the truth, you ain't gotta remember the shit. And see me, I tell the truth, so I can repeat what I said. But I'm gonna give you a summary from part one all the way up to now part two. So this the people that, you know what I'm saying, that interested in what I'm saying. And salute the people that know what I'm saying. And salute people that, you know what I'm saying, hit me on the comments out there. But I have to say this, man, to get people understanding. Like I say, man, no matter where you come from out there, don't never shit on your black people. You may need them in the end. Like I say, man, just because you come from money, don't make you a real person. Shit, sometimes people come from money. Shit, they be the worst ones. They be the ones who want to go out there and squirt on the tires and shit and make it bad for other people. Some they want to squirt, or we're best friends with white people long as we got drugs out there. Ain't no racism go with that. Or we best friends long as the white man, you know what I'm saying, giving us discount time, or the white man probably develop a relationship with the niggas to where he had to trust them over time. Black people, that's the only problem we have. We'll trust each other for free. We don't know if the trust is expensive no more. It depends on how the dollar is. But like I was saying at first, I'm going to cover this first because it was the biggest thing I was saying, that El Dorado people be mad. But El Dorado people, I'm from El Dorado, I can talk about El Dorado. El Dorado be mad at people. They show out of towners more love than they show in towners. We got to keep it real. We don't show more out of towners love than in towners. Same way you niggas were coming out of town showing niggas the honeycomb hideout. Oh, they getting money, El Dorado. Hey, bring niggas down here, man. Get some money. So imagine how many niggas used to bring niggas from out of town that took more money out of the community, and they probably never come back. But the one that stay in the community, they probably one went to jail. So niggas be always hollering, they don't want to show out of town love, but it's a damn shame that an out of towner spilling out what the way El Dorado niggas don't, you know what I'm saying, stick together on positive shit. Shit, we'll stick together on some negative shit. We'll stick together with that nigga over there that got them packs. We'll stick together for the Mexican Connect. We'll stick together for all other shit. But when it comes to positive shit, we'll let each other hang. We'll watch one and worry about these niggas hanging each other. Just like we stay so much or argue and fighting with each other till we don't never get a chance to attack the real issues. Because whoever got their hand in are getting paid, like I say, the white man, he developed bonds with you. He developed trust with you. The white woman, she developed bonds and trust with you. She have to develop that over time before she know if she want to trust you. What's wrong with a black person doing it? See, we don't get a chance to have that love. So we have to know what it is from that love. And when we moving in God's love, we don't see no color. So we got to look at it. It wasn't a race thing if you're moving in God's love. It was some demonized devils that was typing on Facebook, that was creating fires from Facebook. So everybody white ain't agreeing with the white person. So when people demonize and you know they not moving on God's love, then you can't just punish all the white people else because they racist too. But see, people that done dealt with racism, they feel like, oh man, everybody racist. Same way people dealt with racist stuff with the police, they'll think everybody racist. But it don't be that. It's just be they bad encounterment with the police. They'll show the one that was there to enforce the laws and shit. And like I was telling people a while ago, shit, the laws, everybody ain't racist. Shit, you got more black people racist, you got more white people racist. But like I say, shit, just cause black people in that town, like I was saying about the interracial, couples. Shit, homies I know, brothers I know, they had, you know what I'm saying, babies in their time. So they ain't worried about no race shit. They ain't worried about no race shit. They ain't even teach their kids that, like I say, it starts at home. Shit, their kids got along with everybody. They had the best of both worlds, whites and black. Now, I ain't gonna say they encountered a race issue that I might don't know about, but shit, they live good. Shit, and that's the point of people don't experience it. We only want to experience it when it's time to sell that white man a pack or sell that white girl a pack. They our best friend then. And see, a lot of niggas that they looked at elevated money town. They done corrupted the town now. So they ain't caring about being on no part of shit in the town. They done corrupted. And that would be the problem. We still worry about that statue up there, but it's more black people in elevated than white people, and white people got more power. Same way Murphy Oil got all the money. You know what I'm saying? But see, niggas that get good jobs, they ain't gonna put their job up to come out and speak for the community. But I advise people, get to know people besides Facebook, because you might be seeing person that's with a moving in aggression, but same time moving in love, or an arrogant person moving in aggression, but same time they moving in love. And when you don't understand, you think that that's the way everybody view that. But like I say, man, when you moving in God's love, it ain't no color. So when it come down to it, we gotta know that we gotta correct that far as we gonna be moving, and you gonna still be dealing with white people, but it should be never be black people riding with white people in a way to try to keep a nigga down. And you be like, what kind of shit is that? We been called niggas. We used to be called niggas. But you, just cause niggas from poverty, like I said, being broke don't make you a bad person. Shit, I done seen niggas broke and they kept it realer than niggas that had money, because when it was time to go to jail, they told it. It was time to go to jail, they told it. So niggas gotta understand, we got wood rats around now. We got them wood swamp rats, some good snitches. And when niggas, everybody down there was treating the pen like a college once upon a time. They were going to pen left and right. They were trying to get our papers. You know how that parole system, they done moved it now. Shit, they made some money in that ancient area. Same way with better old fashioned. Them stayed there so long, they made money in them plenty areas to where they moved it. They moved the parole place. You notice they moved the parole place when they started putting all that money on the west side over there, because they knew a lot of niggas used to go down that hill, and they didn't want niggas going over Timber Lane, because you know, you go, when you leave Hagadale, you hit that left right there, shit, that's heaven over there. That's the white folks' new land over there, high school and everything. But you gotta understand, all the other side of town, they gotta come this good side of town over here. Everything on the good side of town. So we already see that, because you come from that. I just wish they would have never took the skating ring, and we'll have something doing this side of town, or the bowling alley. Shit, and see, that's the point of black people. We don't have nothing to do in our own town. We have to make something to do, and everybody don't want to do music. Shit, that's why I salute the homies. If you still playing dominoes and cards and know how to have you fun the regular way, you know what I'm saying, other than, you know what I'm saying, having fun, that fake fun. You know how people be on their phone, they be at them clubs, they number 10 people in there, they be acting like having so fun. You go in there like, man, I'm finna go, I'm finna put on some clothes and go. Get there and number 10 people there. You like, man, stop faking everybody out their fun. That's why I be telling niggas, man, nigga good with camera tricks. Nigga good with so many camera tricks. You would think they done blowed up. That's what reason why niggas can't blow up in the rap game. They been blind to mass too long. Niggas been having niggas think they done got on. Nigga ain't got on. Nigga might got some money or a check or something, but nigga ain't got on. And niggas got blind out there. They started following the nigga thinking he was on. Nigga wasn't even on. Nigga didn't get on till later. But niggas will ride niggas dick and think they'll get a shot. Shit, niggas that ride dick till they beneficial. Then they don't ride it no more. Just like niggas might try to play me because I'm beneficial. I can already see through the masses. I can always see through the glasses. You know what I'm saying now? And these ain't my glasses. I just got them on. So I be trying to let niggas know I'm still trill all the way around. Whether I see my niggas or not, I'm still the same nigga. And like I say, man, niggas don't know how to get public safety funds. They hate the police so much, they don't even know how to get no public safety fund, just like Niggas don't know who real police in the city. Nigga, you might got people in the city that's police, but they work in office. They working in office. You know what I'm saying? Niggas got favored through police sometimes, but that be the problem sometimes. Police can't do shit about having favor towards certain people. Shit, when it comes to the courthouse, two different things. Now, niggas will think if you didn't tell them police shit, you got favor sometime when you get your lawyer. But if you already distorted yourself, thinking, hey man, tell the police everything, he gonna help you out. Man, please, did that police tell you when you go to court or when you try to get a lawyer, don't nobody want to represent nobody, they can't win, you might got a chance if you ain't said shit. See, it starts at home. We don't teach that part of the law. Hey, don't say shit. You keep it right. You write when they tell you write the main silent, hey, that's for a reason. Because the crime you commit, you might need a lawyer for later on. And if you done said something, the lawyers ain't gonna want to take you. And when you come from a racist city, you better hope that you got a black lawyer. You better hope somebody take your case and try to see how can they win it by you knowing that they gotta prove if you guilty, that you innocent, or you innocent proven guilty. It's how they do it. But see, us black people, we stay fighting on each other so much. We don't know what's right or wrong when it racist shit. We have to go to their churches and get food. Ask yourself how many nigga churches you go to. Shit, if people would donate to the nigga churches, same way they do, it don't matter who it is, they all pick out the good shit and give people the bullshit. So you gotta understand, if they had good food in there, they'll be getting all the good food and getting it to the bad food to people. But I advise people about food, period. Don't get nobody nothing you won't eat. Don't have shit all the way down in your deep freezer and thinking that's good food. Man, you gonna have somebody sick. That wasn't people, back in the days, we didn't know, we just know we ate some shit and it made us sick, it just made us sick. We didn't have an expiration date. You remember they used to give you the meat at what their county market? They had them big boxes of chicken or big boxes of pork chops and what, we just stuffing in the bag. You know how people have a big old box full of motherfucking pork chop or leg quarters or whatever. You can't even put them all in the freezer. Only way you can get a lot of meat is putting it in deep freezer. Same way if you go kill a deer, any of that, you have to find somewhere where you can store a lot of it. But man, all this shit go get old over time. And niggas be sitting there under there with meat be froze. You know what I'm saying? We only know meat ain't no good when the color change. You know how a pack of hamburger meat, we don't know that bitch ain't no good until it turn brown. But sometimes that bitch be spoiled red. We be like, God damn, I thought the meat was some good. Or I left it out too long. Now the shit ain't no good. But, and when you go get that max meat, cheap meat, man, you can't leave that out. That's real meat. Nigga better cook. Nigga better stop knowing what's the colors of meat. The older you get, you can't eat everything. And you can't eat every hour. After hour, it's over for some of black people. You know how you can't eat certain shit? You can't eat spicy shit and late at night, your ass will be up all night. You can't take no ibuprofen and shit. And you know you're going to have them heat spells all the way down your body. I don't know why they put ibuprofen on the market. Nigga don't even be knowing them heat spells be coming over you when you're on them ibuprofen. I don't give a fuck if it's a 200. Your ass going to go through some changes. And if your ass done been on some drugs, it's good to take a Benadryl sometime when you have allergic reactions. Boy, try to take a Benadryl. You know, you go to the emergency room. You know how niggas probably been in pain or something, and probably all they need was a pain pill or something. And all they gave your ass was ibuprofen, or they gave you what they call them, the melatonin pills, or they give you some shit, some Mobic, some shit that ain't got nothing to do with no narcotic. And they knowing, hey man, you take nothing over the counter, you didn't take no Tylenol, you didn't take no aspirin, you didn't take nothing over the counter to help you. And niggas be like, man, I want this shit. That shit'll have you sicker. That shit'll have you going through more changes than the shit that you trying to get the changes for. And see, us getting too far on these drugs sometimes, we gotta get professional help to get our shit. And niggas don't want to accept when they too far out there, show that they been in denial too long. They want to make everybody, they want to think everybody got it together. And shit, niggas can be on weed and be in denial. Nigga, you know how nigga be wanting to get high. He be acting like he don't want to get high. Man, I got it. I'm cool. Man, please. Nigga, you finna go look for butts later on to smoke. You know what I'm saying now? So nigga gotta keep it real. And if you ain't got it to smoke, shit, it's gonna stress you out. And if these days of time, you can't, it should be but two to a blunt. It shouldn't be a two to a blunt, cause grams, you don't get that much. And niggas run out, niggas don't even give you a gram and a half for $10. They be trying to give you less than a gram. Like I told niggas, the real problem is showing out of town more love. It's more Arabs got them corner stores or liquor stores before niggas. Niggas have been in there forever. They ain't even able to own a liquor store. Ain't nobody in the city better let them run no liquor store. They have to bootleg. So we got to keep it real on how we show more love to out-of-towners than we do to people in town. Just like I say, my homie, here out of town, he's showing what's going on in town. Even if it's the white people, shit, niggas will act like they don't see it. Even if it's black people, niggas will act like they don't see it. We've been knowing this subject need to come up for a minute now, and niggas scared to even bring it up. They don't know where the funds at. They probably putting shit together, no wonder why it's so hard. Or a lawyer act like he's so busy. Or a judge acting like he can't sign shit. You know how you send shit off at the DMV office, it seems like it take forever to come back. You never know if them all looking on there and saying, man, this black nigga go wait forever. I ain't letting this shit pass yet. In any kind of way that you gotta deal with some shit and you gotta go through the white race, shit, you better hope they ain't old. Because, you know, sometimes they keep them old people there knowing, hey, man, it's time to replace them. They barely know what they doing. Same way with them judges sometimes. Man, we don't know if them judges up there, they probably motherfucker be going through shit. Be so old and shit. You don't know if they got old timers on the stand. They don't remember shit. They just sitting there acting like they, you know how a judge, you know, if they ain't hollering proceed and object or none of this shit while the lawyer talking or why, you know what I'm saying, the prosecutor talking, you be like, was he here the whole time you was proceeding? Because you know the lawyers, they use a different language. When they talking, they telling about the cases and shit, they use a different language. You don't know if that judge tuned in. You don't even know if that judge already said, man, I'm giving this nigga 10 years. I already know what he worth. Y'all might well stop that shit thinking I want to listen to all that rip rap from you prosecutors when I made my mind up, give this nigga 10 years. And you gotta know. And you better hope that, you know what I'm saying, you somewhere where they feed black people, where they don't feed people 2 meals of the same kind out of their 3 meals that they there. They make sure they inmates taken care of if they go leave them in there. And see, I don't know if you can pay your fines on the street no more. And see, some shit that we undid, if you ain't continue doing it for black people, if you ain't continue helping black people, stop just saying, oh yeah, I done helped people before, I done did this and that. Man, please continue to do that. Continue to do it. If it's in your heart and it's in your love, continue to do it. You ain't got to brag about it. You ain't got to talk about it. That's what's wrong with black people. They want recognition all the time. They help somebody. You might well get a camera. They always say, do you get blessed? Hey, man, I helped them. It's time to take a picture. Shit, what's the same when we selling shit? We take a picture of everything. Same way people out there selling cars. They want everybody to know they're a good salesman out there. Do they get your recognition out there? If you putting everything on Facebook, because everything drawed in. If you're doing business, same way with the bell bombings, do you put a camera out there, show you doing good business? Or when you're selling your CDs, do you put a camera out there? Where we at with that sometime where everybody drawed in and we have to put a camera on what we doing? But when it comes to real issues out there, do we keep a camera on them? Or do we be behind closed doors talking about each other and never talk about the real reason, or still splitting the vote, or won't go to the city council meeting, or won't curb outside of town, get some money to fund the old gas lines, or to fund the old water pipes? Shit, where we at with that? We gotta know how we together if we dealing with racism. Because when you in them cities, racism still exists. That's why I don't understand why a person or want to move and I would tell my mom, see, you pretty ain't did if you ain't went to no public school in El Dorado and you got your kids going to Parker Chapel and all the places around, shit, you really ain't experienced no racism then. Because you be thinking that when it starts at home, shit, the kids go come home and tell you what racism is before you even think about it, that it's that far down. Or sometimes kids don't even want to bring racism up to you because they don't want the problem. They don't want the problem until it get problematic. And then us black people recognize it once we go visit, once we see how people allow, same way you got a teacher, but do she take time out with each one of her students? Or she just the woman in the classroom that's giving lessons and ain't caring who know it or who want to know it? Where we at with that schooling sometime with the teachers? Do they be caring about their students these days? Or they ain't worried about it, say, I'm glad you're here. But when it's some mass murders go on or somebody shooting in the schools and shit, we be wondering, the teachers ain't, if they getting more help these days to make sure the kids mental together after these school shootings, because I feel like the kids shouldn't, they be traumatized. They don't want to go back to school no more. They'll rather be homeschooled. But is homeschooling go relate to the real world of being in the real world? Because you can get homeschooled and still get shot when you go outside. You can get homeschooled and still can't go party. Same way I done seen my people that grow up around, we got old by coming in one way in, one way out spots. And people was making it bad for all the other black people because the law enforced now when you catch more black people in the gathering, 9 times 10, or some more majority of the time, it's gonna be some bullshit. There's some alcohol involved. Shit, we gotta know sometime we do it to ourselves. And then we be looking for explanation after we being enforced on something. That's what the law be there for, to enforce it. But like I say, man, just because people broke or come from the broke parts of town don't mean they ain't good people. Don't look down on people because you got money and think everybody don't got no sense. But if you moving off God's love, it don't come with no color. It don't come with no value. Same way, you don't have to pay God to hear him. You don't have to pay God to worship. It's free. You know what I'm saying? Whether you doing it the Christian way, the Islam way. Now you go to Islam, that mosque, you might have to pay $20 every time you go visit. Now you come, you preacher, Christian way, they say come as you are. Shit, you go to the mosque, you gotta come out $20 and plus more. But you go to, you know what I'm saying, to Christian church, shit, you might can give something, you might don't. But it depends on who giving the most sometime, where they seniority of love being shown in the church. And you could be going to that church forever, but your ass cheap and you ain't never gave no tithing. You know damn well you don't get a 10%, but you'll give it to that slot machine down there. You'll get casino, but you ain't gonna give it to no church 10%. And then it's a motherfucker coming there and you be like, man, shit, I ain't getting 10%. Shit, I don't like to help on no bills. Shit, I was in the hospital, a nigga didn't come visit me. You know how the motherfucker be mad about that 10%, but then you got these new people coming here. You been a member, you been giving money faithfully sometime. You be a member of church, then these new people coming here, they getting $100 now. Every time they come to church, they got $100 to give. You be like, damn, they giving good, boy. We can pay this light bill now. Shit, we can get the church door fixed. Shit, we can get some ceiling fans. We can get some new Bibles. When people start donating that money, good, now the church can fix on itself. Or they can pay their tithes and they pay their taxes and shit. No matter what it is. But you can be going there forever. Be getting your tithe paper. Just because somebody get more money than you ain't the favoritism of the church no more. Shit, you the bullshit of the church. You be like, man, please, you been coming up 3 months. All you done gave it $12. You know how, you know how they still write it down. They have to write down who get what. They might don't tell you some if you wouldn't guess. Sometimes they don't know your name. They just put you as a guest. The guest gave some money. But sometimes they know your name. They keep up with your tithe offerings. And if your ass cheap and you ain't gave no money to God back, you be like, man, shit, your ass gonna be in here begging Christmas time, or your ass gonna be in here begging when you need a bill paid or something. But you ain't gave $10 all year. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta know sometimes is where we get back to our community. We want love in other ways. We want support. And that's a good thing, man. The biggest chessboard of love I can tell people. Watch who supports you back out there. Because everybody claim they fuck with you a certain way, but they don't fuck with you. And the best thing you can watch out for is who fall out. Because, man, don't bring everybody to your house and you gonna be fall out with them or something later. Don't bring people to shit if you gonna fall out with them later for. And black people, we'll fall out with each other just for that reason. After we use each other up, they ain't not beneficial no more. We don't need them no more. And see, like I say, man, I advise people, no law these days. Shit, know who go down for their own crimes. Because like I say, man, all people ain't bad people. And like I say, man, the situation bigger than my homeboy situation, because it's more people in that town that don't say shit. But when you catch somebody that's passionate about what they do, and they say something like Louisiana Slugger, or, you know what I'm saying, Coach Nova or something, or, you know what I'm saying, Racine I, you know what I'm saying, they say something about race. Oh man, they doing it. They going against the city. They making the city look bad. Don't nobody fuck with them. He talk too much. He needs to stay off Facebook. Niggas will say that, but you might get love for what you doing, so you can care less who don't like it. Same way people be seeing me on real. I know niggas be like, man, Skull need to get off Facebook. Keep you on there enough. I'm like, man, please. When you being something in front of people, you gotta stay humble. You go be something. Same way when I was rapping, I was staying something in front of people. That's how I was blowing up. I wasn't worried about who didn't like me. I wasn't worried about who didn't support me. Nigga, as long as I knew how to support myself and do the correct thing, the quality thing, just like strangers support you more than people you know. Strangers will buy something more than people you know. Just like I'm saying with the stranger love. Shit, I was tired of El Dorado. Shit, they'll show more out-of-towners love the inside. Same way they were showing out-of-towners to come down there. Hey, man, it's a bunch of fiends in El Dorado. Shit, it's popping, nigga. Same way niggas showing more out-of-town love. Hey, man, I go to my city. I get off all that shit. Shit, nigga, come down here. It's all good for you. But show some niggas some love around them. Oh, man, the nigga hate on me. So we got to know sometimes the racism come first when we show an out-of-towner more love than an in-towner. And the white folks started first. They started showing the niggas more love than an in-towner. And guess what? Them niggas that they show more love that ain't even from the town start acting like, if you ought to be blessed to show you a nigga that's not from there. He's showing you the bullshit. Hey, man, them niggas racist. They work for the white folks over there. That's why niggas can't get ahead. But if you got some that come there and they from that town and it's so bad to where they from that town. So now they ain't got a position. They start looking down on people. Like I told people, man, we trying to put some spots back, whether it's on the east, west, north, south, whatever. Shit, niggas wasn't worried about that, but they been showing niggas out of town love more with the racist shit. Now they want to say, oh nigga, oh man, niggas always picking on, niggas ain't picking on the white people. They'll still sell them drugs. So they'll show more niggas, more out of town, more love than a nigga stay there. Now a nigga buy a house around there and he consider outsider. Now nigga own property, he consider outsider. But when nigga will bring them bricks, them pounds, or whatever, nigga, they ain't no outsiders. Oh nigga, they a pound nigga now. They a pound nigga now. Shit, same way niggas a snitch more than niggas they know. or they'll show nigga favoritism, long as the nigga get them that pack, or whatever. They ain't gonna talk about niggas. The racism is still watching our black people tell on each other. We don't talk about that racism. We don't talk about that kind of racism. That racism of us telling on each other. What about that racism? What about that racism of us, you know what I'm saying? We don't look after our black kids more than the white people do. Shit, where that racism at? Where that racism of nigga getting them bad batches and bring them to the street and nigga say, hey man, get that nigga out the way. He fucking up everything for everybody else. And see, like I say, man, when it's time to go to jail, shit, a white person will be your friend until it's time to sell you out. Same way at school, same way when that football season, when that last game over with, you got to go back to being a bum. You got to go back to nothing. They ain't got nothing to offer you if you don't get no scholarship. They ain't got a job. They ain't got nothing. So you go back to being whatever you were before you start playing football. Same way when you get a good motherfucking career. Shit, if you ain't got no career the whole time you playing football, then you just a nigga that was a motherfucking illiterate playing sports. Because they don't have nothing to offer the kids no more after you kept their concession stands filled and they game filled. And people be thinking a booster club really be over there. But ask yourself, is it more black people these days in the booster club than white people? Where we at with that sometime? Even when we be having conferences at school, is it more black people going now? Is it more dads showing up than anything? Just like I say, we need soldiers out here, but we aren't taught to love our kids more because we've grown up bastard kids. Them all the project kids. Whether you was in Hillsborough, whether you was in East Manor, whether you was in Haganil, and you growed up in a one-parent household, hell, you consider a bastard kid. Once you learn your law book, once you learn your holy book, you be like, man, I come from a two-parent household. But you gotta ask yourself, when you do come from a two-parent household, you hold that shit down like a G. And salute the mamas out there that hold their kids down by themselves. They might give it a nigga that's institutionalized, can't stay out of jail type ass nigga. Or niggas that act like once they get kids, they ain't gotta take care of them. You be like, man, please. That's why people grow up sisters and brothers and don't know. And like I say, man, the sneaky links out there is the ones that know what it is before what it was. And these days, time, that's what kids don't be knowing. Them holy women be the worst ones sometimes. They be going to church, or them preachers that be bringing and willing the women in. Shit, they fucking the whole church. And the whole time, you be like, what part of God game is that? When all the church members, everybody go to church to sleep with the church members. So they got all these secrets right here close to God. Same way when the gay stuff going on, they behind closed doors with it. When it's time to face God, they still hiding it. And then you be wondering how people be denouncing the church because they might have slept with their husband, or they caught this, or they caught that. And you be like, damn, when sister was such, was she a good girl? Shit, how she end up getting cheated on? But when you're in the hood over her, that's what they expect all that. So, like I say, just because people spiritual sometimes don't mean they better than people that's not. Shit, they might have all of the demons. Or sometimes the church might have all the dope and still selling hope. So you better know sometime on how people that donate, they don't want to be on the front line sometimes. They just do what they do. But like I said, when you're a frontline person and you unchanged in the inside, it's going to show on its own. You ain't got to put it all on Facebook. You ain't try to get Facebook validation that you a changed man or you a changed Christian or changed Islam. Just like I say, man, shout out to the people that can inject and eat the truth. What I'm saying by eating the truth is allowing themselves to learn new stuff about other religions, even if it ain't your own. Even if you were taught to believe in Jesus all your life and recognize there were contradictions there. And some of that stuff didn't make sense. So now you going after the spiritual truth. That don't mean that you don't believe in Jesus no more. You just know some of the stuff fake. That's why I have to tell homies sometimes. They always attacking people with the Jesus card. And I tell them sometimes, shit, you gotta know sometimes it is what it is when it comes to your spiritual game. Because if you can't be a judge if you're a Christian, so you gotta know sometimes you'd rather be a free spirit. You'd rather be a person that just loving Christ, fighting for Christ, no matter if it's Islam, no matter if it's, you know what I'm saying, Buddhist, atheist, spiritual, whatever. Just know you'll fight for God. You get shot for God. I guarantee I'll hold you down. And I done seen them change miracles. Just like when it comes to that courthouse shit. If they ain't got all their ducks in a row, their eggs in the basket, if they ain't got the right info, shit, I done seen people that thought they was gonna get some time, come home free, cause they didn't fold. They fought for theirs. They fought for their kids. They know what's right and what's wrong. But like I say, man, hold your kids accountable to what they do. We won't be faced with these problems. But like I say, man, once you get people started on problems that they can educate people on it with, don't look at it like a bad thing. But like I say, some people don't want to see shit, know shit, hear shit. They stay out the way for a reason. They keep their kids out of shit for a reason. And that's what we want for the best side kids. So that's what we try to keep it at. But man, this South Arkansas Trio Talk, I'm on the Instagram, I'm on the TikTok. You know what I'm saying? I just had to cover it up. And salute my homegirl that told me that my stuff was dragging and you couldn't hear me. I'm going to have to go listen to it and see can I edit it. But I just told y'all the same information. Just broke it down better in 30 minutes. Like I was telling people, you know what I'm saying? Check on the racism. White or black, Hispanic, Asian. We need more diversity where we can, you know what I'm saying, go places together, eat in the same restaurants, not fearing each other because you see people turning your yard or go down the wrong street or be in the wrong neighborhood, no matter the time or the hours. You know what I'm saying? If you know where you at, you shouldn't worry about no danger because people know where they at. But see, danger can happen anywhere, whether it's in the hood, whether it's in the white folks quarter, what people got on their mind these days is what it is, man. But like I say, man, get to know people before you judge them out there. You know what I'm saying? And practice what you preach out there. And like I tell people, don't shine for this Facebook and niggas know the real you. That's the same way, man. Niggas out here with these bad batches of K2. Man, I advise niggas, just smoke you some regular weed. Say fuck it. Get some regular weed. Stop trying to bust your heart with K2. It's best honest to go to your probation officer or your parole officer and say, hey man, I didn't want to smoke no K2. I'm just being real. I done seen 3 or 4 niggas pass. I done seen niggas lose their mind. I want to smoke weed, man. They got to do something about that. Show when people still fucking up themselves from it and people dying from it. They trying to avoid from smoking or getting a weed charge or getting motherfucking violated because they don't want the weed showing them system. I'm like, man, I don't give a fuck what papers I'm on. I'm going to blow to on. I just go to the rehab program when it's time for weed. They can't hold you forever. But nigga, I'm not finna try no shit or I'm not finna, know what I'm saying, wing to another drug just because I don't want to face the music. Like I tell niggas, just quit. No matter what drug it is, just quit. If it's going to lock you up, just quit. People say they love their kids and all that. You can't love your kids if you out there selling drugs and you know that come with paying time. You can't love your kids if you out there doing drugs and spending all the money up and expect the community to take care of them. You can't love your kids if you can't maintain a career for them and you got more people on the outside helping you than you helping them because the drugs involved. So we got to know sometimes drugs keep us from hindering us, but drugs also keep us numb of facing reality when all reality ain't bad. So that numb world is good. Show when you're undealt with death, or you dealing with death, or people undied, or shit got to get used to something else. Unlearning, relearning, you be in them dark places when you lose your mama, dad, or any relatives, and when you come out of it, you know who you are and who your joy is, because sometimes people get the best of you when you're not in your right mind. when they knowing you fucked up or they knowing you and lost people. So you gotta know your numbness is personal with God. Don't put people around you. Put the right support around you, because sometimes people take advantage of you in your bad days. People take advantage of you when you're going through something. But like I tell you, man, shit, people gotta understand. Don't put your dependency in God. Don't depend on people. That's what people problem be. They be getting disappointed, or they be getting set up for disappointment, and then they want to say they don't believe in God. God say you set yourself up for disappointment, you gonna ever get disappointed. That's why we can't set ourselves. When you grow from setting yourself up for disappointment, even if you get disappointment, even if shit go bad for you, you learn how to keep your faith in the midst of the storm. But that's my time, man. This South Arkansas Trail Talk, man. Shit, man, hit me up. We up all night, man. South Arkansas Trail Talk. I'm gonna have some stars on tomorrow, man. We might slide through here, or we might record in public like I've been doing lately. People don't know I still record in public. I don't let Facebook see everything. That's what you're supposed to do. Record, edit it, and hope you can put it out and grab content. Then thinking everything you put online, people, oh, what he doing with it now? Shit, like I tell people, you want to donate to the channel, $ Scully Bill, go back to the channel. You'll start seeing more. But man, I'm out this bitch, man. One.